Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video on JavaScript methods and events in 30 days challenge. Today we are going to be talking about the JavaScript Object.entries method. Well, essentially in JavaScript, the Object.entries method is used to return an array of a given object on a enumerable string keyed property. Well, that's a tough one. It's very complicated to understand. But that is why I'm here to give you some examples and explain to you how the Object.entries method works. So here's how the syntax looks like. We have the object and then we have the entries method. So in here, we need to specify the object inside the parentheses. So after you specify your object inside the parentheses, what do you think you're going to get as a result? Well, it's going to be an array containing the key value pairs of each enumerable property of the object. That might actually sound complicated, but here's an example for you. I'll create a variable called objects properties, or just name it props, and I'll assign it to the object constructor, and then we use the entries method. So inside the parentheses, we need to pass in our user. So I want to show you quickly what we have inside our user object. So we have name, age, and so on and so on. So if I log the object props to the console, what do you think we are going to see as the result? Well, let's try it out. We have object props, and then you can see we have array of arrays containing the key and then the value of our user object. That's actually very interesting because with that alone, you can actually do a lot with all the values that you're getting right here. So let's say we want to grab the value at the index of 0. So which means we want to grab the first item inside the array. What are we going to do? We just need to pass in our array and then pass in 0 as the first index. So what are you seeing? We are saying the name and then the value. We are saying the key and then the value of our user property right here. So this is very interesting because if you're building a much more complex application, these are very handy object methods to use to manipulate your object. And that's how the Object.entries works. It is always going to return the key and then the value of that object in an array. So guys, with that being said, I hope you understand how the Object.entries works. So if you do, make sure that you stay updated. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video.